Hey there, and welcome to another edition of the Baron's Heroes Journey. Your hero today, Edward, getting the band back together. My name is Sheep Launcher. I'm here in the booth with Alchemy, the smith of this particular club, and Alchemy. It's a really interesting flag set showcasing our very best boy.
Thank you very much, Shib. Yes, best boy indeed. This this flag set is very interesting because it has like mainly Inno XP. So the idea is that by removing like EXP sources, it's gonna make Edward shine more by making him use the more of his tricks, his trickster's toolbit that he has.
Yeah, these flags are really designed to showcase how flexible Edward can be at pretty much any level. He starts with almost nothing. The Neki flag is on. We have Permajoin on, although no buy flag, so Edward will really get to pick and choose who his bandmates are going to be. The no EXP you said, and payable Golbez is on. That means that if you pick up enough stuff, sell them off, get enough money, all of the bosses can be bribed, and you might not get the opportunity to get XP that way either.
So here's the thing. In lore, even though the game barely mentions this, in lore, Damsion is a trading kingdom, and it's like an economic powerhouse in the world. So Edward's lunar ruins, like lunar quest or whatever, lunar challenge in the Final Fantasy IV GBA, Finance Fantasy for Advanced, includes like managing finances. So I thought it would be really neat to have that flag in, just in case you want to skip bosses.
Yeah, and the 5 objectives, very Edward-centric. You have to defeat Waterhag, which in the vanilla game is something Edward does by himself. Anna calls to him. It's very sweet. Defend Fabul, cure the fever with the Sand Ruby. We have required music and have Kokol forge the Legend Sword with the Adamant. Edward is going to get some kind of Supersmith weapon because the hero flag is on. Complete all of those, you win the crystal.
You bet. This is the only flag set where the spoon flag is not on, because Edward is the hero of the flag. Yeah, Edward's the hero of the flag. He has to earn the super weapon, not just find it in a trash can. Come on, what kind of narrative is that?
I understand. I don't like it though. Well, we have our 2 racers, Warlink 05 and Xenocat, and it looks like we're underway. We're glad to have you with us.
Yep. Ooh, King. That's a nice hook. Oh boy. Do you hate to see that? Oh wow, that bow, that archer kit, that's a samurai bow. Very nice.
Yeah, the archery kit doesn't necessarily have to give you as good a bow as the samurai bow. Nice luck. And already we see just a little bit of divergence. Warlink choosing to leave Kane behind. Kane will hang out in Mysidia for the time being. Xenocat says, "Come along, you traitor."
It's okay. Edward forgives. He has left the revenge behind. He's a foil to Tella. We all know this.
We do have 9 racers with us today, in addition to Warlink and Xenocat, so we'll be keeping you posted on what they do. Do want to thank our restreamer, Asuka424, for wrestling with with Moobot and for bringing you all the pictures. Also, our tracker, Moleboy, thank you very much.
So, as you might have seen in chat, this week's meta objective is tactical retreat, which means that if one of our racers does hide strats and manages to hide from a really nasty boss and defeats them by mainly using Edward's unique ability, they will complete the meta objective. And if they finish in top 3, they will get to pick the next character. Ooh,
Very cool.
I love the divergence.
Yeah, Warlake heading over to Ebling Castle, picking up some things. Xenocat in the Watery Pass finds a Palom. I noticed a ribbon, also an Earth Harp or an Earth Hammer. So uh, very interesting set of loot so far.
That watery pass was loaded. Dang. With the Wild Age Max Tier 6 is very nice, but you know what's nicer? It's wild.
Yes, although the it's not worth quite as much on the shops as you think it is. The quarter flag is on.
Yep. So you can buy anything, but make sure you choose wisely. Like also make sure you get enough cash to bribe bosses. But that's Siren's in Kaipo. Wow, what a find!
Interesting. Even though the no EXP flag is on, sirens are a good find in Kaipo. If you want to just completely ruin Alchemy's hopes and dreams for this year.
No, you can do gold dragons, get a pile of cash, ignore literally every single boss, and then do low level strats on Suramas.
There you go. Oh, a glass hat in Eblin Castle as well. Xenocat giving us our first boss check, and the waterfall is rippling with laughter today. And Xenocat says, "No, thank you."
Yeah, bye. Let's not. But if Xenocat is feeling cheeky, he can hide from Golbez.
A French vanilla Tella in Damsing Castle.
French vanilla, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, usually Tella would be on the other side mourning Anna, but he comes over and mourns Anna, and then immediately Xenocat banishes him to the land of mages.
Bye. He's there if we need him, which doubtful.
Xenocat remembering their flags, heading over to Troya next. There is a free key item here, talking to Edward in the bed.
It's a little weird, but it makes sense in my head, okay? Edward's the protagonist. Even Edward's like bed twin.
Like, here's the way I think about it. Like, sometimes I have my best thoughts while lying in bed, and so you're just checking in with yourself in bed and seeing what you can come up with.
Oh, I get it. It's like a mental projection. Like, yes, this is me in bed. I understand now.
Right. It's called metaphor.
Yeah. Totally. It's just Edward like projecting into the bed to, introspection is a powerful thing. It's healthy.
Very much so. Warlink in the Watery Pass will like what he finds here.
Yep. Let's see if Xenocat will like what they find here.
Just an ice brand.
No, Xenocat will not like what they find here. That's
it's not
Wildish. That's a Wildish ice brand. What the hell?
It could. I mean, Xenocat does have that cane, so that cane can use the ice brand, assuming that the cane doesn't already have it equipped from Neki, which is possible. So, it could be worse.
Okay, yes, I guess it could be worse. It could be. This thing, I'm struggling to find things that are worse. I guess a bow that's worse than a samurai. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, even a cabin might be useful.
Yeah.
Xenocat looking at a Porum guarded by some flavor of Mylon, and not interested.
Bye.
Yeah. Don't need a kid mage quite yet. With all the free characters floating around, neither runner has even gone to Mysidia yet, so there are 2 more free characters just sitting out there, plus the one on ordeals, and each runner also has access to another character at the hook spot. It's not worth fighting, even in a relatively easy boss like Mylon or Mylon Z at this stage.
I just wanted to let everyone know that Xenocast Edward with silly names, it's called A Dwarf. A Dwarf makes a comeback.
Yes.
He's back.
Although, if Edward were really a dwarf, he could equip a dwarf axe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, because Kane is clearly not a dwarf, but he can equip a dwarf axe.
Well, maybe he was a dwarf, but he turned his back on them too.
Betrayal. Bribe the boss for 5,000 GP. There you go. That's our flag plate. No, sorry, payable gold beds.
Yep. Where before each boss engages, they'll be nice enough to ask you, "Hey, you want me to go away? It'll only cost a nickel."
I believe it's the monster's HP times 5 or something, or times 10. I forget.
Times 5. That's right. The HP of the spy.
But the thing is, since this is Eno XP, you gotta be careful, because you do not get EXP from these fights if you skip them.
That's right. Something I had to learn the hard way. And Xenocat doing the meta objective and hiding against Evil Wall.
Okay. Will Evil Wall get to punch himself? Wow. Now,
I mean, you're the creator and host with the most of the club. Xenocat just hid for one turn against the Evil Wall and allowed Evil Wall to punch itself. Is that good enough?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Xenocat's on notice.
I think Xenocat wanted to check, like, hey, let's see how much damage this does, and then counted the HP. Like, Xenocat.
Oh.
Wow, that's a Fusoya, and that's Odin at Rubicant. Ugh.
That's right. Fu's a huge pickup.
Maybe joined.
Maybe.
No, definitely. Get in the party.
Yep. That maybe turned into a yes. Very definitely. But Odin at the Rubicon spot, that's going to be ugly. We have an Edward to hide and do lit strats, Thunderstruck strats, but that's not going to be easy.
And I mean, finding the Luca key is nice on all, in case Water Hag is hiding in Steel Cave, but I believe Warp Glitch is on, so
I believe that as well.
So it's just a nice key item to have for the EXP bonus.
And oh look, another Porum.
Oh, Hourglasses in Mysidia, that's nice.
And Kane and Palom hanging out in Mysidia. Xenocat already has a couple of those.
Ooh, this time Xenocat let them join, I think.
Well, there are no dupes, so can't take that Kane, but this time says yes to that Palom.
Avenger alert.
Do want to welcome PK4787 and his band of raiders to this Baron's Hero's Journey. Our hero is Edward, full of Edward-specific objectives and flags, including payable Golbez, which we've seen a little bit of. We'll certainly see more, and we'll see whether any of our runners want to do low-level strats. Got a hook at the start, and we're about 11 minutes in.
Whirling is keeping like a different party composition than Xenocat. I wonder what Whirling is going for.
Well, Warlink is going to head up into the Tower of Wishes now.
Did Whirling say no to Kane and then went, actually...
I'm not going to do better than Kane.
On second thought, maybe I don't find the Cecil.
Yeah, Xenocat does not have a Fu, instead has a Palom. and also took a Porum. Xenocat has not checked the hook character, which turned out to be that Foo.
You know what the cool thing is that there's Odin at Ruby Kante, so Edward can hide from Odin and then pop at the third sword race and cast and use a lightning item and defeat Odin instantly.
That is, yeah.
Because Odin and Ruby Kante sucks.
It really does. He's a jerk there. He's just really mean. But that certainly has to be in the back of Warlink's mind. Xenocat doesn't yet know what they're up against in the Rubicon spot.
Mom Bomb. Every time it's Ugh Mom Bomb.
And the thing about Mom Bomb is Mom Bomb always has more HP than the spot. About 10,000 more.
Yeah, 10,000 extra, just like slap on top of the HP of the spot.
So Mom Bomb not only is just a pain to deal with, but also really hard to bribe. Mom Bomb just can't be bought.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. I didn't know Mom Bomb was the boss with the most integrity in Free Enterprise. Now we know.
Yeah. Well, if you want a boss that's really in it for the love of the game, you gotta look at Mom Bomb.
Yeah, you know, like when you're a parent, like things are different. I totally get it. I mean, I don't, but still. I can sympathize. I can empathize. That's a word.
Yeah. Well, Xenocat reset out of Mom Bomb, may be looking to pay the price. No, gonna try it again.
Ooh.
And Warlink going to take this fight on Hobbs. Discover it's the standard issue Mylon.
Well, that's nice. Do you have like a Gaia drum? You have Greymore, and you have stuff.
Fu only has level 1 spells, it looks like, so...
Wow. Have you ever seen a Fu deal 50 damage? That's the first for me.
Yeah, Fu usually has something going on, but this is Warlink's first boss fight, and Fu's starting spell set, not great.
Yeah, I guess Warling was hoping for a level 2 spell, so yeah.
That would certainly make it a lot easier. Ooh, that explode ripped through the twins on Xenocat's side.
But hey, guess what? Edward was fine because he hit from the explosion. How nice. Power of Edward.
And then the brave Sir Edward bravely hid away.
Yeah, it's a tactical retreat, I keep telling you.
Yeah, Edward studied military history, I'm sure, in his studies at Damsian.
He's a prince, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what princes do.
There's the level 2 for spells for Palom. This should be like easier now.
Yeah, Xenocat taking that fight to get that EXP, used a couple J items to take care of Mom Bomb, is through that front end.
Oh, sheesh. That Flame Spear decimated Mylon.
You love to see it.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's just guards. Never mind. I think you can buy coffins somewhere in the overworld.
I believe you're right. I took a quick peek at Fu's spell list on Warlink's side. Not much to speak of from that Mylon fight, so that Fu is still needs some work.
That defense sword on Hobbs, though, wow.
Love to see that game, yeah.
West Hobbs is great.
West Hobbs, the best Hobbs. Everybody knows that.
East Hobbs, stinky, has a boss. West Hobbs, nice. Well, at least having found hourglasses in a shop, it's like, well, we can like instantly defeat them, but we can take our time.
Oh, and Warlink does find coffins in Fabul.
Well, that's gonna be helpful in like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, Warlink going to fade Antlion for now. Probably not just here for a shop check. Probably going to defend Fabul and get our first objective while he's here.
Mm-hmm. The only free objective that we have.
Yeah, everything else, you need a key item or as a boss hunt.
Yep. Boy, I'm sure that hook is just like looming over our racers, like a sword Damocles. Like, oh boy, gotta go there sometime.
Yeah, and Warlink at least already has an idea of what he's up against and is probably hoping to clear the overworld and get a magma key somewhere. But Xenocat doesn't even know yet.
I can't wait to hear like in the race spoiler channel in the Discord, like people like, hey, I saw Odin at Cave Evelyn, and I was like, hey, let's just do like early hook, and they pulled it off because they did like Eddie's threads. I hope to hear that. I will make my night.
Well, we have an octopus invading Fabul.
That's a package. That's a character that could be Edge, or Cecil, or something. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What is this? No! You bribed that. Here, have all my gosh darn cash. Have all my money.
So that we were talking about how certain bosses have extra HP. Water Hag, one of those bosses, and so that 5,000 GP bribability tells you that that is Fabul Gauntlet instead of Water Hag in that spot. So Xenocat resets, knows for sure, and is sure to bribe it now.
Yeah. Joel, play more with payable gold bits. You can skip the gauntlet. Yeah,
that's a darkness crystal in Fabul.
Wow. So that's an objective too, so people are gonna do it.
Yeah, Xenocat's gonna get there sooner rather than later, and that opens up the entire moon, another character check. No key items up there tonight, except for in Cave Bahamut. The key items are in the main key item locations and in the summon locations.
The nice thing that's in the moon is nice, juicy EXP and money. In case you need those.
Yes. Although, the subtitle of this flag set is EXP is overrated.
Yeah, pretty much. All you need is your wits.
And some music in your heart.
Yep. That's the idea. Ooh.
So Xenocat got their package up in the changing room.
Wow, I wonder if Xenocat is even gonna bother checking it. Like Xenocat has 4 party members.
Has more in the Tower of Wishes.
Yep.
Although no, because there are no dupes, and I
yeah,
I don't think they found any characters that aren't already in their party. Warlink journeying to the bottom of Antlion Cave.
Wow, that Fusoya still has no good spells. Dang.
Yeah, just getting the short end of the stick. I believe the 3 spells Fu got from defending Fabul were all white magic.
Wow. I mean, good, but like, damn.
Ooh, and our tracker Moleboy informing us, Xenocat in Silvera found a curse string.
That's very good. Edward is one of the fastest characters in the game. So as far as agility anchoring goes, he's hard to anchor, especially if you want like a low agility anchor. That's not gonna happen. Like, no. You might want, like, maybe you can get him down to Cecil levels of agility, but that's about it.
Yeah, can you double stack curse rings? Can we see about that? You have 10 fingers.
I mean, you can equip 3 curse rings in ambidextrous.
That's
It
true.
can be like a curse stock blob that slows like that moves very slowly.
Warlink going to go to the Mist Cave and meet up with the dolls, try to get Fu some more spells. Fu did get 1 level 2 spell at Ice 2.
Well, that's very nice. Yeah, I love to see it.
Takes care of the dolls easily. Xenocat, meanwhile, vanquishes that Octoman and will get their Darkness Crystal.
There it is.
Yeah, and Warlink still hasn't been to Troya. Warlink is going to discover the bad news that all Bedward has is an ice brand.
Maybe that's why the bed is wet, because the ice melted.
Yeah. I never pegged Edward as a hot sleeper who needed like an ice pack in the bed to keep him cool.
Maybe it's... I mean, that's gonna be nice. Like, do you have like a beverage that you wanna cool off? You just grab your ice brand, just like dip it in the glass. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, who among us hasn't had a glass of water by their bed? And
And a massive ice brand sword at the
Xenocat finds Rydia in Village Mist and will leave her there.
Bye, Rydia. You're great, but not now.
Yeah. And you don't have to get so angry that you try to destroy the world right now. So that's good. We're doing you a favor.
Yep.
Warlink taking that Darkness Crystal and going to Mysidia.
Ooh, maybe he's hoping to find another, like an edge or a Cecil up in the moon.
Yes. It is a good character check. Xenocat finally going to Baron Inn. Finds a karate master there, guarded by the sisters.
That's vanilla, finally. I know y'all were waiting for it.
Yeah, that Rydia was vanilla as well.
Oh wow,
But,
yeah, that's true.
but Yang with a couple of sisters, I don't know. That seems like a nice lunch to me. I don't know why do we want to bother it.
Oh yeah. Xenocat bribed the boss. Nice. Bye, Magus sisters. This is faster than actually fighting them, and they have no EXP, so that is the correct play.
The Magus sisters in front do. The second spot does not, but it's just a vanilla karate man in the second spot. Very slow, does punch, but Xenocat might feel like they have enough here.
And this is gonna be Baron Key, obviously. Listen, I know how these things go.
Ooh, apples on the moon.
Ooh, it's Cell Quarter, but that's really tempting.
If you can find a couple big ticket items, the max tier you can find in treasure chests is 6, but there are some things you can sell for a pretty penny and get a bunch of apples to fortify your Z fight.
Mm-hmm. Like you could make Edward a complete beefy powerhouse if you wanted to play that way.
You have to excite Asuka, don't you?
That's a Rosa. That's a nice, very nice White Mage. Not joined. Well, I guess we know. Bye.
Well, if you believe in nominative determinism.
Ooh, Warlick's thinking about it.
Ooh. It's a decision.
That's a Drain Sword.
A Drain Spear hype.
So, oh, sorry. Yeah. Drain Spear hype. Yeah, I don't think Young joined. Wow.
And
Xenocat it's playing the like permajoin no dupe a really particular way, which is like, let me get my party very early. I'm just gonna steamroll the overworld and the early game. I don't care, but like I'll make do, which is really cool to see. Like while some other people like play the entire city with like 3 characters until the end.
Yeah, so Xenocat already has their party set up. It's a decent party. You got the twins, you got Kane and Yang for your beefiness, and you got your hero Edward. But Xenocat didn't even check that Hook character won't have a chance to take that Fu.
Yeah.
Because permajoin is on. We'll see if he regrets, if they regret it. Oh no.
Oh wait.
Yeah. They didn't actually take Yang.
Okay, so the stream skipped a frame. That's a rude stream. That's so rude. Making us believe.
Yeah, thanks for making us look silly, stream.
Yeah, huh? One of my favorite parts of having enabled payable goal base is the moment the dialogue pops up and it's like, do I actually do this? And you see the racers stop.
Yes. I mean, the thing with Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise is it's been around long enough, and some people have been playing it for as long as it's been around, that you have some kind of muscle memory when you get to a boss spot, when you have your party, you know kind of how you want to approach it. And Payable Golbez, which started as an April Fool's flag in 2021, which April Fool's flags have been wonderful just all across the board. Payable Golbez just throws a wrench into it, where it's a question you've never had to consider before, and you got to stop and think.
Yep, and Xenocat found gosh darn Artemis arrows right in Deadline. So they almost bought a bunch, but they were like, okay, I know they're here. I'll come back. Moldboy is also right. You can sell your inventory and completely skip the hook route if there's a rude boss there that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah, that might be what Xenocat is thinking, because that is quite a rude Odin, even with the Thunderstruck strats.
I'm so glad Xenocat has silly names on, because I love Hyusoji.
And Xenocat does take on that Fu. So we don't have to ask them when we interview them later. Hey,
yes.
Hey, why'd you take that Yang and then not get to take that Fu? You never want to ask that question.
What if we actually do that anyways? It's like, hey, so Xenocat, why did you take that Yang? Like, what?
Yeah, your stream said, do you want to take Yang? Yes. And then the next frame was after that. So obviously that's what happened.
My eyes saw that, so that's the truth.
I mean, who are you going to believe? Me or your own eyes?
Wow, completely looting the cave.
Yeah, hasn't found the stale men yet. Gonna save just to be safe.
You know, do you ever think about that? That we save the progress in the games just to be safe? Damn.
Yeah. You know, you get the save T and safety.
Yeah, it's like on multiple levels.
I'll have to think about this. This is profound.
Which is why it's like such a betrayal when you lose your safe data, because it's like, no, my data was safe. It told me it was safe, but then it wasn't.
Why did I save it to make it safe?
Yeah, but then I don't know, like some water got into the cartridge or whatever, or some like freak accident that's like, no, my data. It's like, but it was you told me it was safe.
Yes. Well, I guess like all situations, it is safe until it's not safe. Now that's a noodle stumper for you.
So like I said it in chat earlier, like this is the Wacky Races time slot, so we have to bring some of that energy in.
Very much so, and Alchemy always bringing the wackiness, but you know, this club, this flag set is just a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of variety week to week. So really glad you took this on.
Thank you. It took me a year to make this happen, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without community members, Microcourse and Infinius, which both are wonderful. They joined my A6 and tested the flag sets. Fusoya whiffed size. No.
Ooh. And Warlink doesn't mess around with that blue robe, gets the package, bribes the blue robe to go away. May have figured out that with that 5,000 GP bribable thing, it wasn't a water hag. Either way, doesn't want to mess with it. Warlink is done with our deals.
Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna do status effect spells, you just put your caster in the middle. Trust me. Oh, Xenocat doing life glitching.
The life glitch flag is on.
So the weird thing is that all monsters have 0 vitality, and the way life works is it revives the player using the vitality stat as part of the algorithm to determine how much HP they get revived with. So if you pop a life potion on an enemy that just perished, they will get revived with 0 HP and immediately get defeated again, thus earning double experience.
Yeah, a very cool glitch that was in the original game that would keep on in Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. We got a question in chat, and I do want to address this more. We're talking about bribing bosses, Alchemy. Like, bosses can be bought now? What's going on here?
So Edward is the Prince of Dancing, which is an economic superpower, as we established. This is canon lore. And so he can use his mercantile wiles to bribe bosses to stop fighting. This is due to the payable gold-based April's Fool's flags. And you can pay off bosses for 5 times their HP in GP.
Yep, and if you do, each boss will give you the chance to pay them 5 times the HP of that spot or that boss. To give you the chance to do that before the fight. If you pay that money, the boss goes away. You don't get any XP, but you're through that boss.
Yep, and the boss is considered defeated for like all intents of gameplay. So you get the key item if there's any, you win the objective, whatever.
Yep.
So that's a nice thing to see here, Dr. Luque. That's nice. Like Balna punches really hard, but he only punches like twice. So it's okay.
Yeah, Dr. Luque, one of the more manageable fights in the King Queen Evelyn spot. This spot does have deceptively high physical attack, but the HP is low enough, and Xenocat putting out enough damage, they should be through this. Just a matter of time.
Yep. Now the real fight. Do you think Dr. Luque has a voice like that, like a very nasal, like "Hehe, I am the evil scientist man"?
That's always how I've pictured it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I wish they gave him a wacky voice in the 3D remake, but they didn't. Damn.
Yeah, I imagine all mad scientists have a kind of sinister, high voice, twirling an invisible mustache.
Yeah, the mustache twirling is very important. Do you think Xenocat is gonna pay off Odin?
That Edward is down, although the Edward will be revived for this fight. It depends how much Xenocat loves that meta objective and wants to test themselves.
Thing is, Xenogat may believe that he cleared the meta objective by slashing Evil Wall until he had enough HP and like counting HP so that Edward could hide and Evil Wall could punch himself once and win the fight. Like maybe they think that's that they have the meta objective, but I don't think they do. I'm sorry, Xenocat, I love you, but that's not how that works.
Judge Alchemy has spoken. Not good enough. F minus minus.
You can't call it hide strats. He only hit like for 1 second.
Yeah, Xenocat's hiding might have been swallowed up by the frames that sometimes skip.
I think Xenocat was searching for a blink. Or that was low, okay.
So Xenocat going to take on this Odin.
Good luck.
This Odin is swinging hard, but not. But that Kane able to take it. Meanwhile, interesting play over here. Warlink going through the missed cutscene.
Maybe is this a water hack play?
It'd be good to know. This would be a kind of Galaxy Brain play if Water Hag showed up invading the typo in.
A demons with a Kiatem we need. Oof. Oofa doofa. So here's the thing. Rubicante Spot has a really decent physical attack and really decent magic attack. Thankfully, most bosses only punch or only cast spells, but Odin does both.
Yes.
So the Odin spell Odin, which is known as Santetsuken in later entries, it's a magical attack. So it just decimates your party pretty much.
That always did throw me, because it sure looks like he's just running at you with a sword.
Yes, it looks deceptively like he's running at you.
I mean, if that's magic, then I'm capable of magic, maybe.
Well, maybe.
Well,
debatable.
If I had a sword.
Thunderstruck Odin. Hyusoji does it.
Warlink bribes the Dark Elf that was invading the Kaipo Inn. Does get a couple more spells for that Fu, so Warlink might decide that that's worth the extra time investment and gets that Rydia.
Huh. It takes Rydia, but not Palom? Oh.
Interesting. Now the Warp Flag is on.
Oh, maybe planning to go down underground now.
Although, Fu either should have Warp.
Oh, yep. Warlink found Leviathan. Okay, that explains it. Found Leviathan, Wolf, and Asura. Okay, fair. that explains it.
Holding on to 3 summon orbs, Leviathan, Ashura, and Sylph, going to make Rydia into the combo black mage, white mage that she was born to be.
Leviathan is gonna make a mockery out of pretty much every single trap chest, so that's a good pick.
Xenocat, meanwhile, is through, and at 40 minutes is the first of our restreamed runners to get underground.
Yep. We'll see if Warlink follows soon.
While Xenocat is launching the Falcon, do want to take this opportunity to thank our restreamer, Asuka424, and our tracker, Moleboy, for their excellent work. And if you want to thank someone for rolling this seed, which has been full of surprises and full of fun so far, you can thank my co-commentator Alchemy, because she rolled this seed.
Hello, yes, I rolled this seed. Please file all your complaints to me, not to Asuka. Please, thank you.
Yeah. Asuka is just making the pictures show up, and whatever happens to her boy Edward, she's not responsible for and will be mourning it like the rest of us.
Wow. I mean, hopefully it's like Loki's dude that Eddie gets, and he's like extremely powerful. That would be nice.
Or like picks up Thor Rages in Mysidia. Went to Mysidia for that purpose. Looks like Thunderstruck play is on the table.
Sounds good. Asuka, how do you put vinyls on PS5? I just imagine like you shoving like a whole vinyl inside the PS5. Can the PS5 play vinyls? I was not aware.
Xenocat, check the job dwarf, a mine-cutting machine operator.
Wow. We're playing Dead Space now. That's a big cut. Oh, vinyl decals. Okay, sorry. I just imagine putting a whole vinyl inside a PS5.
Vinyl record, you mean? Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. I know the PS5 is really expensive and really cool, but hold on. I don't think it can do that.
I'm holding up for the cassette tape PS5.
Molboy said it's like a Sega CD attached to the PS5 for vinyls.
Alchemy, did you ever have a Sega CD?
No, but I've seen enough about the Sega CD. It was pretty wacky.
That was my second ever
boy
video game system, a combination Sega Genesis Sega CD.
Oof. Wow.
Hey, I loved it. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a Murasame, which is I mean I was gonna say worthless, but actually it's worth a pretty penny, so never mind.
It's worth a quarter of whatever you can buy it for.
Vampires and Starvels. There's the once again, there's the low-level Ceramostrat kit in the shop at the Feymarch.
And a Bahamut orb, if Warlink is interested.
Wow, Warlink's gonna love that.
Now, do remember, unlike some tournaments we've had in the past, the summon spots do have key items, although the moon spots do not in this flag set, so Xenocat will be checking the King-Queen spot to see who is there, if they're bribable, if they're beatable.
Just a gold apple in the trap chest. I mean, it's nice, but it's not what you want. But you'll take it.
It's better than what the stale men usually give, I think.
Yes, that is correct.
Double Sparkle. Underground.
Ooh. Which one of those is Wyvern? And which one of which Vern is it?
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the lunar bosses so far.
So
it could be any of them. Yeah. A plague there would be not bad at all.
You might want to have a better. I mean, okay, no. I think our racers have enough firepower. I think they could take it.
Yeah.
Edward's pretty squishy, so they could like race him repeatedly.
Now, Witchburn is on, so a Wyvern there could be a little bit easier than normal, or it could be very impossible.
No, not enough GP. That's great.
I was wondering what message would pop up.
Good try, Xenocat, but it don't work like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drop in the suggestion box. I think the message should be, nice try, cheapskate.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was D's Lunars in the king spot.
Ooh.
Xenocat said no.
I mean,
and Okafogo in the queen spot. That is a Feymarch they will leave behind.
If it was like, that's doable. If it was reversed, it will be even worse. But it's not, so it's kind of the nicest of the two formations that those bosses can take there. Yeah,
you'd rather see D Lunars than Ogopogo in the king spot.
Yeah.
also the queen spot, cheaper to bribe, so you would rather have to pay less to vanquish Ogopogo
Yep.
than the alternative.
I mean, it's EXP, and you know, EXP is at a premium with the Ino XP flag on. But sorry, Ogopogo, bye.
And Xenocat gonna head up the Tower of Babel, which you know what that means.
Keyless Tower. Don't tell me Keyless Tower. Damn.
It works 100% of the time. I'm telling you.
Yep. Every time.
Every time. Ooh, Warlink's nuke has, or Warlink's Fu has nuke.
Uh-oh. Well, that's nice. That's a lucky pull right before the boss.
And that was an interesting play. Warlink bribed Dr. Lugia to go away, which very defensible investment there.
I mean, maybe he did it because it will be way faster.
Yes.
Oh boy, third sparkle, huh? They were all bunched together in the other in the other world.
Yeah, they must have gotten a vacation package and decided to all go to the underground.
There's the blink. Yup. Roland's going for it.
Meta objective is engaged. Warlink gonna go for the blink, hide, Eddie, Thor, rage, strats. Meanwhile, Xenocat dealing with Pale Dim. Alchemy, what do you think of this fight?
I hate it. With all my being, this is the second worst fight from D-Mist at Top of Tower. Pretty much, it's just a slog.
It's a ton of HP up here, and every time you attack Pale Dim with the fight command, Pale Dim counters with slow.
Oh dang! Too fast. Odin too fast. Might want to cat slow. But, oh, you don't have a white mage, do you? No.
I think Warlink went into that directly from the Luge fight, so we'll have to bribe Luge again.
Ooh, Ninja Hat.
Glass Hat or Ninja Hat for that bard?
I mean, he's gonna be hiding anyways. But this is stuff like maybe you want an illusion instead or something. Like have Fusoya cast slow, and have Edward cast an illusion item. There are ways to do this.
I know our racers picked up a Silk Web, but you might want to save that for Z.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I'm sure there's Silk Web in a shop somewhere. Whoop. That's required. Top of tower every time, 100% of the time.
Every time, although it's not. We're not entirely sure that Keyless Tower was required, but you got to get to the tower.
No, it was not required at all.
That is a legend. That is a legend sword at the top of tower.
Yeah, that's a terminal key item, but still, 100% of the time.
Warlink gonna go through.
Again.
The same way. Bribe Luge. Then go after Odin. See if this works out better.
Is that since Edward is the anchor, he's relative agility 5, so like no matter what, so his turns take 5 ticks to come up, like 5 ATB ticks to come up, and Odin here is very fast, so it's still rough.
Yeah, we were saying our runners would be quaking in their boots, dealing with this Odin. Xenocat got through on their first try. Warlink gonna try this one more time. That Fu stays up.
Not for
now.
like maybe casting slow with Fusoya will is a necessary step. Like I believe Xenocat did that. Like the first thing Xenocat did was cast double slow.
Yeah, Warlink meanwhile gritting his teeth and bearing it.
It's okay if you nuke Odin, Warling. I'm not gonna get angry. I promise. Oh, that's a free boss. How nice.
Yeah, the doll spot containing a dancing king and queen, which is
That's
I think that's sweet.
yeah,
You know?
that's so cute. Like just
They're-
like having a dance party, like the two together. You know, they're married. It's so nice.
Right, they're inhuman monsters at this point, but they still have affection for each other.
Yeah. How sweet.
Warp-
That's warp. So Fusaya has warp, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh wow, the King of Evelyn is gonna take me to Hades. That's a great game. Thank you very much.
Ooh, will you? There's a one part that I can't quite get past. I wonder if the king will show me.
I didn't take the king for a pro gamer, but you know, maybe he's good at Hades. He keeps talking about it.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess he went to go play. Let's
Yeah,
see ya.
he went to get away.
Later, dude. Bye.
Have fun. Oh, there he is. Too bad.
Ooh.
Party full.
Yeah, Xenocat lost the opportunity to take that Cecil, but
Yeah, Jang took that spot in the party. Oh,
now, Xenocat did bribe the Dark Imps free fight, but not free this time because he had to pay something. But not
good call.
not a high cost at that spot. That Golbez only has what 3,000 HP at that spot, so 15,000 GP.
Just fast.
Yeah, just quicker.
Ooh, Pam, nice.
Yeah, and we'll see how it works out. But for now, it seems like a very high quality dwarf castle,
That's
and
required.
Yes, dwarf castle absolutely required as long as you remember the warp glitch. That's music.
Wow, so it's gauntlet and a curse ring. Oh, nice. So thing is, even if you will use the warp glitch to enter the CLKF crystal room, and basically cheat reality to steal the key item, there is still a boss outside the door that could be Waterhag or Dimist.
Mhm. Although the good thing about using the warp glitch is as soon as you cross the final bridge in that sealed cave, you face the boss. So you don't have to waste the steps of walking all the way up to the crystal part of the crystal room. You get to save a room.
Yes, this flag set requires all objectives, all 5.
Yep, you got to do all 5 to get the crystal, and then once you get the crystal, you got to defeat the big guy at the end. Hopefully using hide strats because we like it that way.
Some people don't like hide strats, but you know, like every.
Where are those people? Where are those people? Oh, are they hiding from me? I guess they like hide strats. Can't believe those people. Those hypothetical people I'm getting mad at in my mind.
Well, that's a nice Moonveil.
Always good to have.
Yeah, it basically nullifies a physical boss.
It might, if you play your cards right, might make those D-Lunars trivial.
Ooh, that's correct. All they do is punch until you punch them.
And once they get tired of doing that, they breathe, and you can reflect that.
Yep. Very good call. Something tells me both of those bosses will be required, or at least one.
You know, it wouldn't be an alchemy seed without something like that.
Oh no, I'm getting a reputation now.
Well, you shouldn't give a darn about your bad reputation.
No, it's a good one. That's a pass. That's a character
not a key. And that's a required Sand Ruby.
That's 8 key items. Very nice.
And Xenocat 1 key item and 1 boss hunt away. Warlink heading back to this King Queen Evelyn Ruby spot where the good doctor awaits, and this time Warlink's not going to pay his doctor bills. He's going to fight instead.
Fair. Where's Xenocat going now?
Well, Xenocat does have the Twin Harp. Most bosses at this, with these levels at this point, should be fairly easy, even if you don't have the money to bribe them. And Xenocat's going to head into Cave Magnus.
just Xenocat checking the chest at the Chocobo Forest every time.
That, a Diamond Shield, a Dragoon Helm, that's more money.
Yeah, I guess, huh? It is the Wilders, so it's cash. I'm being insult. No, you don't have to pay your medical bills if you beat up your doctor. You have to pay your lawyers.
Hey,
which is fun.
You know, that's one way or another a professional is getting paid, and I think that's a good thing. Pay your professionals, people.
Yes, please do. So, if you're not aware, if you're new to Free Enterprise, there is a cutscene that you may remember if you played the original game, where Edward plays the harp to save the team. So, since this is a randomizer and we like to change things up, we have changed the song that comes out of the harp for something else, which we'll leave to you, the audience, to find out what it is. They're all amazing, and curiously, they're made by a community member Cal Malamity and also Xenocat. Xenocat makes harp songs. They have a stream where they make harp songs. You can visit the stream. Yes.
Quite a few of them. A lot of them from Xenogears. But
yes, there is like I don't know, 73 Xenogears songs and like not a single Breath of Fire song. Xenocat, but I'll go quiet then.
Play us a song, Eddie. That was a beautiful rendition of the battle theme from Final Fantasy XI. Xenocat using Meteo, the Swag Rocks, to complete that objective and get a tower key.
Well, that would have been nice earlier, but still, better late than never.
Meanwhile, 0 for 3 now against that Odin.
Odin's is like really hard. Like, again, the agility situation is not ideal in this for Edward.
No, Odin no matter what your party is, would be an absolute bear at this spot. But with this party, with how fast your agility anchor is, with how squishy the party is overall, it's proving a little too much for Warlake to handle. But he's going after it again. Still not manipulating Odin's agility.
Meanwhile, Xenocat is going for that super cannon room. If that has a Karen, that will be the 10th Karen. We will put him at double EXP. We'll see.
Yeah. If it were, say, Water Hag holding the Adamant, Xenocat would be in go mode.
Yeah. Wow, it actually will be the go mode, except for Water Hag. Oh. Which is still out of charge.
The Adamant Rock is still out there somewhere.
Oh. Well, yeah, we don't have to fight you. Go destroy the cannons for us. Yeah, whatever.
Maybe that's just Baigen's job now. Is to destroy the cannons.
Maybe Baigen wasn't like super evil, but he was just like a jerk that only cares for the money. And it's like, yeah, okay, I work for you now. I'm a mercenary, actually.
Yeah. You know,
Lord, over.
You would think he'd hold out for more than what we're paying him, but who knows? Maybe the bribe comes with benefits.
I don't know. I don't see Genaso be like a really good boss. Let's be real.
Yeah, probably doesn't provide a retirement account or anything like that.
Yeah, he seems like one of those like micromanagey like bosses that doesn't like you work and doesn't understand like what you're actually doing. It's like
yeah, and when he gets angry, he just floods it all over you.
Yeah.
Man, I've had a couple bosses like that. Warlink, meanwhile, gonna hide Edward, but changing tactics and just nuking the heck out of Odin.
That's fair. Like I said, I ain't gonna get angry. You go, Warlink. Thanks a lot for trying. I really appreciate it.
And I missed what Xenocat got as a reward.
That's a spoon, which is except giving Xenocat a 10th key item.
Yep, Xenocat at 10 key items. So the boss fights that they might get are double EXP. Remember, there's no EXP from random encounters.
None whatsoever. Not doors, not behemoths, not anything. Except trap chests and bosses.
What about sirens?
That's a random encounter. So, nope.
Gasp!
Shock and amaze.
Warlink's Fu stands tall against that Odin.
Oh! Making him take a hit so Edward can show up earlier? Nope. Dang.
Oh!
What a
it was close that time. Oh, man.
Yeah. Rough.
Xenocat, not enough GP to bribe those D-Lunars. What do you think they are?
Come on, they're royalty. Sheesh.
Come on, Xenocat. You think this is a bartering system? They have their price.
They were very, very clear in what the price was.
D-Lunars, I have come to bargain. D-Lunars, I have come to bargain.
Wow, that's nice.
Xenocat is our very own Doctor Strange, I believe.
Yeah. Did Wall mist No, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That would be a real bummer if it did.
Okay, maybe I just like the stream skate a frame again.
Yeah. Well, while Xenocat setting up breath strats and does it. Lunar Frogs engaged. Very nice.
Well, Odin's just getting damage rush now, basically, which good.
Yeah, last time Warlink tried to switch up tactics a little bit by putting Odin in the microwave and try and get a bunch of damage on him to start. Gonna try and see that strategy through.
Ooh, it should be close to dead, I think.
This Odin does have a ton of HP at this spot. Boo's still at over 50% HP, but running out of MP, it looks like.
Ooh. Dang, Sloya with the HP.
And that Porum doing boatloads of damage on Xenocat's side with those arty arrows, really taking care of those D-Lunars. Because they are Dragon types, and that is an adamant. Xenocat is a boss hunt away from Go mode.
Yep, time to face check. It could be on the moon, it could be in the giant, it could be in Luca, Seal Cave.
Yeah, Xenocat doesn't know it. Doesn't know that it isn't a package.
Well, yeah.
So we're going to take care of forging right now. Now, our tracker, Moleboy, bringing up an interesting point. There are still bosses that are guarded by key items.
Yep.
The Baron Key, the Earth Crystal, both still out there. So that Ogopogo could still be required.
Indeed. Or like Earth Crystal. Ooh, Apollo Harp. Could be better, but that's still really good.
Strong against dragons. Could have used it for those D-Lunars, but...
Whoops. I'm able to.
So Xenocat lights up that 5th objective. Has the Sand Ruby in their pocket. Does need to cure the fever. I believe that's a Sid in the bed. Not that it matters. Xenocat going to leave a save on the underground.
Interesting.
You're going to check that sealed cave. Warlink, meanwhile, still going through that Odin.
Ooh, face checking this. Interesting.
Yeah, Xenocat knows all they need is a water hag. Going to make the trek now while they're down here. But we'll reset and already has a save spot right next to the portal, the jumping off point. So while they're making the trek, do want to thank our restreamer Oscar424, our tracker Moleboy. Give them a follow for doing a wonderful job, and give Alchemy a follow for organizing this great club that is giving you all of the Edward content you crave. And Warlink is through that Odin. GG's.
Nice. Good job, Warlink.
Gets the crumble Couldn't do it the meta objective way, but that's okay. Warlink is through and will be underground. And pretty much got through that Odin in the end just using brute force.
Yeah.
That so Xenocat demonstrating something about payable Golbez that I hadn't considered. You know, you have to go to this water hag wherever she is, but and you would want to bribe water hag at this point, but you can't. You have to you have to see who you're dealing with.
Yeah, that spot has no sprite, so it's just a little weird. So it's like a voice from the ether calling to you, like, "Hey, give me cash," and you're like, "Huh?"
Yeah, but if Xenocat goes up to the moon and starts face checking, that will be the case for all those moon spots too, except for the Bahamut spot.
Yep.
Our tracker
Ooh.
pointing out that the water hag would cost an extra 250,000 or so, but you know, I wouldn't doubt Xenocat's mind at all. Xenocat knows a wild amount of stuff about this, and basically runs without notes or spreadsheets or anything like that. Just has a mind like a steel trap. So I wouldn't doubt any any information that's in their head. But I find it hard to believe that they would know precisely how much HP each of those spots has and can multiply it by 5 in time to know for sure that they were bribing the water hag.
So I actually don't know. Like maybe someone more like knowledgeable in chat can confirm. I don't know if it's the HP of the boss times 5 or the HP of the spot times 5.
It's
So,
it's the HP of the boss at that spot.
Really,
And
the
yeah, and we
boss.
saw it earlier with Mom Bomb. Mom Bomb has an extra 10,000 HP wherever she is. So that spot on top of Mount Hobbs, which normally is a 1,600 maybe spot, was more than 80,000 because Mom Bomb was there.
Okay, fair. Nice crystal ring.
Mr. Bus Driver trying to do the math for the Kaipo In spot. The nice thing about Kaipo In is they'll show you who's invading Kaipo In. And
Yeah.
Warlick already checked this out, and it's Dark Elf.
So now, where is Cinecat going? I wonder.
Yeah, Xenocat just has bosses to check. The moon would be the logical place, although they do have a couple of Earth spots to check. And is Xenocat going to go up to the Tower of Zot? I like this play, actually.
Is this? I'm running stuff in my head. What sports are left? This has to be Dimis with Earth Crystal, unless I'm missing something.
Cape Bahamut is left.
Oh, Kivahamut. Okay. Yeah. I completely forgot about Kivahamut and also Ogopogo. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Ogopogo.
Yep.
Either of which could have a chain. But
Yep.
yeah, Demist is out there as well. Although Demist doesn't matter here. We had a free key item.
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering, like, Dimis with Earth Crystal at this spot with the Water Hack behind it.
Yeah,
No,
Demus
no.
won't have the Earth Crystal because Demus doesn't have any key item. Bedward had our key item.
Dang it! I made this flag set.
You did. And that's kind not so at that first spot. Gina
bye.
Cat says, "You're not what I need."
Ooh, rolling with the trap chest. I wonder if he'll get anything nice.
Yeah, takes care of those warriors with a quake. And gets that Rydia up to warp. Not like he needs it, but gets an X-Cal.
Well, that's nice for selling.
Although,
wait.
there is
Warling
a
has
Cecil in Dwarf Castle.
Warling has a free spot in his party.
That's right.
Oh,
Might be holding out for our pal Adin Cecil.
is Cinecat going to the moon now? I mean, makes sense.
Yeah. Any spot in particular, Alchemy, you would love to see this water hag?
Oh, well.
I mean, is CPU too good? Is it too good? Is it too much to hope for?
I mean, the thing is, it's just water hacks is just such a non-issue.
Right.
Do you know? I would like to see water hack at Muramasa. No, Muramasa spot. Just so Cinecat can swag walk to Dramas if they want to.
Yeah. Well, that's very generous of you. Chat, let us know where you want to see this water hag. Let me tell you my fever dream for where I want to see water hag. Okay. Cave Bahamut has the rat tail. Rat tail has the earth crystal. Earth crystal has the Baron key. Baron basement has water hag.
Gino, I hope that doesn't happen.
You got somewhere to go?
Yes, my bed.
I do want to send a special shout out to all the European folks who are able to join us. I know a lot of the community races in Free Enterprise are kind of catered toward the North Americans. This one, by Alchemy, by your request, by your design, is really accessible to our European fans, and want to send a special hello and bonjour and whatever else to all of you over there.
Yeah, like the thing is that like we don't have more of an European fan base because we don't stream at Euro friendly times, and we don't stream at Euro friendly times because we don't have a strong European presence. So I was like, hey, what if I just do something here in this time spot? So yeah, let's hope it works out and some European folks show up.
Yeah, certainly. That's the cool thing about the Free Enterprise community is it's just so welcoming to everyone, no matter who you are. Really, it's a very inclusive, very diverse, very friendly, welcoming community. It's one of the best on the internet. I think it's really wonderful. Xenocat found our required antlion on the moon. Antlion's always on the moon.
Ned Land in his natural habitat.
I mean, the lunar subterrane, if you squint, does look a lot like an underground cave.
I mean, it is an underground cave.
Yeah.
It's just made of crystal.
Yeah, just lunar.
Yeah, it's just a cave, but lunar.
Warlink heading into Dwarf Castle. We know this is going to be required, so Warlink on his way now.
Really is so cool with the salmons. It's just like tier 5 Leviathan is still one of my favorite things to come out from the latest patch of this game.
Yeah, that Leviathan summon really makes Rydia very viable in this game, and it's great to see. We all love the other Black Mages, but there's just something special about the journey that Rydia goes through during this game. It's just a lot of fun.
And there it is, Warlink's reward for holding out with just 4 characters.
And he says, I believe I have an X-Cal for you.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
and it's S wild. So maybe I'll come
Yup.
across a crystal sword at some point.
Mhm.
Lake Spot didn't have anything for Xenocat. And
Oh, Xenocat is gonna fight Rubicant. Huh.
it's official. Xenocat wants to see that leg.
Yeah.
Warlake dispatches the Dark Imps. Now, Xenocat did give it a try for a little bit, but then decides the juice is not worth that particular squeeze and heads off to greener pastures.
I mean, the XP is nice, I get it, but yeah.
Not with that spot hitting hitting like it was.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you can do this. You have like 2 wall casters. I mean, okay, only 1 wall caster. You know, you have star bells. I hope. I mean, you can jump over it. Oh boy,
Hide from it.
this you can hide. This mega flare is gonna hurt though.
At least it's not a Giga Flare.
Or a Terra flare. or a Zeta flare. I was gonna make I was gonna make a Donald Duck voice. That's a Kingdom Hearts reference, but let's not. I don't want to hurt my commentator's ears.
Don't worry about me.
I am not gonna do it. So do not expect Donald Duck Zeta flare. That joke by like a duck.
Now that was a Sand Ruby in the Crystal Room, was it not? Am I misremembering that?
Wow, it's been so long.
Well, Warlake just picked it up.
Oh yeah, it was.
I believe it was.
Wow, the Xenocat holding out for this Bahamut.
This Bahamut doesn't even count for the meta objective.
No.
So doesn't feel the need to hide.
Yep. I mean, Edward's gonna get the XP no matter what. Asuka or Restreamer saying that Rolling exited before the casting with Giot. Oof. Dang. Ouch.
No, that can't be because the Luca reward was the pan, and Warlink just whacked Young on the head with the pan.
Oh really? No, Dwarf was banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwarf Castle was banned, not Seal Cave.
Oh, and the Twin Harp was from the Crystal Room. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. We were just like, are we actually watching this? Is that a thing we're doing? Wow, nice samurai vote that you got at the start of the game.
But some EXP.
Yup. Good.
Not a difficult fight. And Xenocat has now face checked all of the enemies, save for the Crystal Sword Altar.
I'm sure they're going for it right now.
I think they're just joyriding. Warlake, meanwhile, is going to give us a reprise of the music, which you did. If you didn't get a chance to hear before, I won't spoil it for you. But it's a good one. I'll spoil that. And actually, this Twin Harp spot, if you don't care about the viewership, a fairly good spot to bribe. You'd be...
Wow.
Although,
you.
I was just going to say, it's a free fight here. It's the Kaipo Officer Soldiers.
I mean, yeah, it is. Oh wow, Xenocat is giving it another go at Ricante.
Interesting. Really wants some EXP, I would guess. Oh, and that stone missed on Fu. Top spot. Fu strikes again.
Gosh darn it.
Or that Fu has a ribbon or something.
Yeah, might be a ribbon situation.
But the party perishes before too long, and we will get a reprise of Edward. He's the leader of the band in this seed tonight, and he'll be playing once again on the main stage.
Give it a go, DJ Spooty B. And there it is, a reprise of the battle theme from Final Fantasy XI once again. Play online will never go away.
And that fight was a good example of why you don't listen to your good pal Sheep Launcher, no matter how entertaining I may be. We're like able to get up a double life glitch on that officer who has the vast majority of the EXP at any spot that they show up. So got virtually triple the experience of that spot. And when XP is at a premium, every little bit of that helps. So a fine fight by Warlink. It did take a little bit longer, but I think he'll find it's well worth it.
Absolutely. Xenocat is just paused and Rubicante, like really taking in that leg.
Yes.
Like, just so beautiful.
Check out all its majesty.
Mm-hmm. Before Fustoya gets glared in the face. That's what you get for looking instead of fighting.
Caught you looking.
See, the nice thing about Rubicante is that like all he does is just kill a party member at a time. So it's kind of like you start with 90 life potions in this flag set. So you're just good. It's just gonna take a while.
Yeah, it seems strange that you can say, oh, all he does is kill kill a person each turn, but it there are plenty of bosses who will kill more than one person
yes.
each turn. That's what you have to prepare again.
That is correct.
Warlink visits Sheila, gets the pass, gets that sand ruby, and is now a couple of pieces of Forge away from being in Xenocat's position.
The Forge was at top of tower for the Legend Sword, and the Adamant Rock was from the Lunars at King Leviathan spot.
Correct.
Hey, Sid. Nice beard.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, I imagine Warlink just grumbling as going up to sit. I'm just doing this because I have to. I don't really care. You could stay sick here forever.
Well, that's an Avenger for Xenocat's Travels.
And another Moonveil.
I mean, nice, I guess.
We'll slap that Avenger right on that cane.
I don't think
and
Xenocat's checked Crystal Sword Altar yet.
No, not yet. But you were poo-pooing that free key item in Edward's bed. Only an Ice Brand. That Ice Brand did some work in that fight.
Dang. Yeah, I did. I have nothing to say. Check out me. Congratulations. Yeah. I got God. Ruby can't do it in.
Look who has egg on her face.
Yeah. I only ate a little bit of omelette for dinner.
No, the Ice Brand does have its uses. Of course, the enemies that do have ice weakness is one of those niche uses. And we love you, Alchemy.
Oh no! I can eat my words if I have to. You can make me eat those words. That's fine. I know when I'm beat.
You ever see those people who post on Instagram, like they make cakes or something out of the words like "I'm sorry" or "I was right" or something, and then literally eat those words?
No, but I like that. I am very glad. Hey, I said this thing, but I'm eating it. That's good.
Hey, any excuse to have cake.
That's the win-win scenario. You like eat your ego, but also cake.
Xenocat found a plague at the Crystal Sword Altar, which could be fun to tackle with the meta objective, but it contains absolutely nothing for them, so they leave it behind.
Goodbye. That's Mylon. That's Mylon Z. Xenocat keeps saying yes every single time. It's killing me.
So, we have the giant that's accessible at this point, and that's about it, unless you want to go key item searching.
Ogopogo has a key item.
Yep.
Mylon C, there's a good chance Mylon C has a key item.
Yeah.
So it could be Baron, the Giant, or Balvale's spot.
Yeah, those are the only ones I can see. And Baron has 3 of those opportunities. The Giant has 2 of those. The Balvale spot has 1. We already know, thanks to Xenocat's globe trekking, that it's Kaidatsu in the Mega Sister spot.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
And this Mylon Z hits.
Yeah, this is one of the spots in the game where that is tied with the highest physical attack. So it hits pretty hard, but with enough blinks for everyone, you can get through this.
Yeah, still is susceptible to fire, still is susceptible to holy. Not that anyone has that.
Hey, did you know that the Apollo Harp has the fire attribute? It's true.
It's true. If only Edward can stay up long enough, although Xenocat has gotten in a couple of shots on this Mylon.
Yeah, I think Xenocat has this.
Warlink, I think you have to open Warlink's wallet with a vise. It doesn't even bribe this Vigan.
Listen, every GP counts.
Go fetch! Rat tail for Xenocat.
Oh boy, yeah, go fetch. Wait, is this? Oh no, did you curse the racers?
How would I do that?
You said. You said.
I did.
from me.
I did.
Tail to Earth
Rat Tail.
into Baron.
Well, we've only done the first part of that, and that's Rat Tail and Cave Bahamut. So,
Okay, fair.
So, you know, Xenocat obviously doesn't believe that I have anything to do with it because Xenocat's heading to the Giant.
Is Xenocat? I mean, I don't think Xenocat has 250,000 GP to drive elements.
It'd be much more than that, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it will be like 65,000 times 5, which is a lot.
Yeah, that's the question. I guess it would be 65,000 because that's
That's maximum.
That's the official. Yeah.
Well, like it's like 64 something, whatever.
Right, some base 2 something.
Yeah, some base 2 nonsense. I don't do programming. I do.
Well, we do want to announce we have a first place finisher off screen. Wylam has finished as the winner with a time of 1:37.27. GG to Wylam, which means that Alchemy, you were able to actually put a water hag in this seat, so that is heartening.
Well, I am glad that seat Jeng is not broken. I do not wish to have sent Bortface and Zoe like, hey, you have, oh, there it is. This is the worst pot to bribe. Pretty much.
At least you know.
Not enough GP. Wow, targeted right to pinpoint at Edward goes down. Yes.
So I'm doing the one thing I swore not to do and trying to do math on stream. I believe that was a 325,000 GP bribe, which would indicate that it's a 65,000 HP spot.
Yep. It's the maximum HP an enemy can have in Final Fantasy IV.
Yep. And the cool thing about the programming is even though each spot only has a maximum of 65,000 HP, including Zeromus, the spot has an automatic HP refill. But Water Hag crumbles, Xenocat lights up that 5th objective, and Xenocat is in go mode.
Wow, that's also a lot of levels for free. So, hell, super nice. And yes, the person in the back of the room that's been saying that it's gonna be Giant for the last 30 minutes, Asuka424, our restreamer, yes, you were correct. I will officially acknowledge you. There you go.
You want a cookie? You want a cookie, Asuka? So, Xenocat could go straight to Z with that pass. Looking at their levels, I think they're ready to go. What do you think, Alchemy?
I think level 50 is good enough, especially for Xenocat, which is like Elite 3 Master. As we all know, Xenocat has a club of their own, triggers, tricks, or something like that. Sorry, Xenocat. Xenocat likes playing the worst seeds and the slog, the biggest slogs that Free Enterprise has to offer. So I think Xenocat knows their way around Zeromus at those levels.
Well, Xenocat must want some more levels, because even though they could exit out of the Giant, instead they're going to take the hard way out and go through Valvalis.
Huh, must really want the XP. Which, fair. Ooh, and now Whirling's own face-checking quest begins.
Yeah, even though Warlink has... did Warlink get that Legend Sword from top of tower?
I don't think so.
I thought I saw him battling a Pale Dim, but this would be This would be a strange play if he didn't have the Legend Sword in hand. Oh, that's right. This is why. I don't want to wear the hair shirt or anything, but this is why we have a tracker. Moleboy doing excellent work to keep everything straight while Alchemy and I just blab on and just talk about, just talk about whatever comes to mind. Math.
Yeah, we were talking about like numbers and the highest HP values and all this nonsense. Well, Mobley was putting in the footwork.
Yes. Yeah. So those D Lunars do have. I believe you're right, Alchemy. Do have the adamant, which Warlink hasn't visited yet.
Okay. So Sheep, would you have tackled Valvalis at this point?
Xenocap must really be hunting for levels. I'm sure Valvalis was not on the top of the list of preferred bosses to fight at the spot, but it's one of the only options they have left that's convenient.
Yeah, it is a grind.
But Xenocap did get the blinks up and did take down that whirlwind.
Yeah, the snook. And I guess for CPU it's not that bad, I suppose, because it just punches and you have like 2 blink casters. So I think as you can see, like Xenocat was able to stay on top of the fight. Hi, Fu.
Well, in case you didn't take him before and you still had a spot in your party. Very
somehow.
last character spot is it?
Somehow.
Well, they both fall, but Edward and his band of merry pranksters will be looking to go take on that Z.
Ooh, swag. Yes.
Yeah, love to see it. Going to Troya, just gonna hand in that pass.
48 agility. Wow. There it is. RA3 Ceramos. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. It's Xenocat going for the RA3 Ceramos. Please.
Now, is that 48 with a curse string?
No.
I know.
Edward's fast, but not that fast. So as usual, this is a randomizer, so we randomize many things. We do not randomize the location of Ceramos, you may have noticed, because his script is massive. He uses the strongest skills in the game. He's just not fun to fight if it's not a defender challenge. It will break the balance of the game.
But it's kind of smelly.
Yeah, kind of stinks. Take a shower, Stinky. So we do not randomize where Ceramos is. We randomize what Ceramos looks like, because this is still a randomizer. Would you mind doing the honors? Shit.
I would be happy to. The question is, we're up against the Romus, but whose butt are we gonna kick tonight?
Well, and my other favorite question: what are they cosplaying?
And it's a cute.
Yeah. There are many questions about the butt.
Warlink picked up a ninja hat, meanwhile, taking on the trap chest and the stealth cave. Don't know precisely what he's looking for down here. It is a good way to get experience, and he might feel like that's at a premium right now.
Mm-hmm. Totally understandable if that's the case. His true colors emerge. Erg, erg.
I think of Dr. Lugas saying that.
It is literally the cutest sprite in the entire pool.
Aww.
Up for debate.
Dickomas.
every time this shows up on Restream, we have to establish this. This is the cutest sprite in the entire 570 something sprites that we have on servers.
But don't let looks deceive you. This is still a fully fledged Zeromus with the Big Bang and everything. Unfortunately, that Palom deflected a nuke a little bit too early and it missed.
Do not let appearances fool you. This is Zeromus' trap to make sure that you lower your guard because he's too cute to be fought, but do not be deceived.
So Xenocat officially ditching the meta objective, berserked that Eddie without a spoon.
Oh boy!
The rarest of creatures, but took that nuke directly in the face.
I do not look forward to telling Xenocat, hey, that clever trick where you count where you beat up just hacking evil wall and count the HP, so it will punch itself once. That doesn't fly. I do not want to tell Xenocat, but I'm going to have to. Oh, we have a second place finisher with Postomorpheus, the Postomorpheus, which has finished with a time of 1 hour 47 minutes. Good one, Possum.
Yeah, GG's to Possum, coming in second place. Warley picked up an Excal, another one.
Ooh.
So we need another ruling from the Commissioner, Alchemy. Is it hide strats when Eddie is hiding his face against the floor?
The floor is moving, so no.
Well, he's hiding his face from us.
I don't know. Fireball lower. One of the reasons might be to like counter nukes, I guess. If you're nerfing big bangs, you might want the nuke to be reflected. But it's the only thing I can think of. Grimoire, Xenocat.
Wow. Another rarity in the Z fight. A Grimoire pulls a Sylph.
That's what you get. That's what you get for being cheeky.
Although, if it's not going to go against the Walled character, it went on the one who has a boatload of HP, so...
Yeah, fair.
Not the worst.
It did nerf it, so... Okay, fair. It did heal for the time, for like the sap HP. Fair. So, okay. I'll eat my...
Oh, no!
Oh, dear.
That wall slipped off of Fu, and Fu goes down due to friendly fire. That's awful.
Ooh, this is sketchy. This is sketchy right now. But King is going to be buffering the 8 PvE, so hopefully that'll give Xenocat enough time to heal up.
Yeah, still has enough time to dig their way out. Salvage, right?
That shake might have been a phase transition. Probably. Ooh, does it okay, dual cure 4, it's gonna do the job.
Yeah. Zeromus, like all of us, goes through phases.
Yeah. Like, you know, maybe you take the appearance of a chocobo check to like make the enemies lower your guard, and then you're like, you know, maybe I do like being cute. And you know, that's tough to go through. Like we said, introspection. It's hard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's an under Big Bang.
Ooh.
Packs a punch.
Sure does. But I think again with Kane buffering the ATV, like basically Berserker just cheat the ATV and act as soon as the computer lets them act without any human input, and they like override whatever was going to happen at that ATB spot, and their animation takes a while. So you can input commands while their animation is going. So it technically slows down the enemy in a weird programming sense.
Yeah, and Xenocat, kind of foremost among racers. You know, there are other really, really good ones in this community, but Xenocat is one of the best. Knows all the ins and outs of that kind of mechanic, and knows that although their back up is up against the wall, they have some tricks up their sleeve to deal with it.
Yep.
Warlink, meanwhile, going to take on that Ogopogo first.
What do you mean take? You're gonna pay off that Ogopogo.
Yeah, that Ogopogo is on the take. That's what I mean.
Hold on, did Warling MP glitch Fusoya?
Ooh, the MP
Wow.
glitch is on.
Wow, I put MP glitch on for like Tela, you know, so people actually can pick a Tela and make him useful instead of a Fusoya. But I would never expected to see a Fusoya with MP glitch, but that's fair. That makes sense. Yes, Fireball Lover Bribe. Payable gold vest is on, which allows you to pay for 5 times the enemy, the boss's HP in cash.
Yeah, and then you don't have to fight them, and then they just.
It's a wacky flags from the April Fool's 2021.
Yeah, and we've seen some interesting applications of it throughout this run, but Warlink does it to take care of, well, maybe. So Warlink got both the Earth Crystal and the Adamant, but reset out of both of them, I believe.
I think Warling is picking one of the two. Like, oh.
Yeah, deciding.
That's the thing about payable gold is it allows you to choose.
Yeah, you got to decide where to spend your money. And rocks on Xenocat's side.
There it is.
Xenocat takes down Zeromus and finishes in 4th place with a time of 1:54.06, just pipped at the line by NG Dave in 3rd place with a time of 1:54 even. GG's to both of them, but
Damn.
Xenocat finishes on stream in 4th place overall. We'll see if we can get them in for an interview.
That's rough. 6 seconds, wow.
It's not much, but Xenocat, just, you see their skill, just finding themselves in a little bit of a hole, a little bit of a sticky situation in that Z fight, but took care, dug themselves out of the hole, took care of it. Very well done.
No, Firebird Lover, nothing special will happen if you Berserk Edward with the Apollo Harp. There's something special might be that you may have made Asuka squeal if you do that. Which is a good thing.
Wanted to make sure about that.
Yes. Warling taking the peak of the lesser of two evils and going to fight the D-Lunars. Good choice, IMO.
Yeah, Warlink really triangulating every single thing about this. Spot, who the Sparkles are, how much it costs to bribe them, and is set on their decision.
I don't think. Hold on. Deus Excalibur. Okay, so this always happens. The learners are undead, but not weak to holy, or right?
I thought they were weak to holy, but I don't know.
Hmm.
They're not. They are dragons.
Okay.
I
mean, things being dragons or not being dragons is a little sketchy in this game, so it's good to know.
Yeah. But as our tracker Moleboy pointing out, that is a low-level Cecil. So even with those, whatever elemental weaknesses they may or may not have, they're still asking a lot from a Cecil to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want you to know that I am, however terrible a person I might be, my thing did not come to fruition in a chain, a never-ending chain, because Ogopogo had the Earth Crystal. Earth Crystal had the Baron Key we're seeing from Xenocat's spoiler log.
Yep.
So that rat tail did not lead to another key item.
That's a shame, huh? For you, that is.
Well, it just means I'm wrong. That's fine. I'm wrong all the time.
I guess you'll have to eat the word cake now.
Well, I was wish casting. I wasn't predicting.
Wish casting.
Yeah.
It's
broadcasting my wishes out to the world.
It's the new hot tag in Twitch, the wish cast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like The Secret for
yes
for the Enterprise.
I believe we call that commentator's curse around here.
We're like having a tough time with these D-Lunars. And I believe we heard a ding.
Yup, we were dinged.
We are joined by Xenocat, who finished in 4th place. GG, Xenocat, well done.
I did not hear you, Xenocat. There might be some mic issues. Are you muted?
Hello?
There you
You're
are.
here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, GG's, what did you think of this Edward gets the band together seed?
It was kind of rude. I didn't like it. I mean, I liked the flag set. Flag set was fine. Didn't have issues with the flag set, but
No. No Dixie Baxis. You said it.
look, the seed itself was awful. I didn't like it. I mean, I felt like I routed it pretty well, but still,
That's fair.
that one boss hunt that just doesn't want to show up.
Yeah, it just happens. That's free Enterprise for you sometimes.
So, what part of it struck you as the rudest, do you think?
I would have to say probably just the water hag location was annoying, especially after checking everything else on the blue planet.
Yeah, I guess if someone else might have like checked a cheeky giant or something, they might have been rewarded. But like, how do you even know, right? So. So, Xenocat,
It bit me.
If you were under the effect of payable Golbez, how much money would you cost?
Well, that depends on how much HP I have.
Hopefully it's one more than you need, at least.
Yeah.
So, you were looking for some HP at the end. The flag set was kind of designed to encourage people to go low-level strats, but by the time that Water Hag was found, that was just not really possible anymore. So you were searching for XP, and you ran into Ruby in the Ribbon Room, which gave you a little bit of a problem. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that Ruby was really rude. He kept glaring and punching the characters I didn't want him to glare and punch. It was not fun. I did not like Rubicant. Rubicant was very trolly. but he gave me a slingshot on Porum and Kane, and I'm going to take that.
Fair. Oh, so that's why you were fighting the Rurikante. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
Slingshot.
the Bahamut fight set me up perfectly with, after getting only Palom and Edward levels on the Bahamut fight. Ruby was, I can get a 10 key item slingshot on Kane and Porum here. I can't turn that down.
Did you set the Bahamut situation on purpose to get a slingshot out of Rurikante?
Not really, but we'll say I did. Yeah, definitely. Definitely was planning on getting a slingshot.
It will add to the legend.
That happened.
Yeah.
The legends of Xenocat just grows more and more.
Yes, I intentionally set up a slingshot on Bahamut by just using wall casts.
So, with the payable Golbez flag on, I mean it's an unusual flag for anybody to meta, really. Did you have any overarching thoughts about what you wanted to accomplish with paying things, or just take each spot as it came?
Pretty much take each spot as it came. I knew I would feel totally fine bribing boss spots that didn't give experience or gave very little experience. And Gauntlet and Golbez were both high on my list of things to bribe. Fortunately, Gauntlet was at a spot that gave no experience anyway, and Golbez was not required in any means whatsoever.
Yep.
But generally, because of no XP, I was like, I should probably still take any spots that gives a decent amount of experience and just take the fight.
So, I wanted to mention, did you count HP by swinging a dagger at Evil Wall and then letting Evil Wall punch itself once? Did you think that would meet the meta objective?
Yeah, I did that.
It doesn't meet the meta objective.
I hit though!
Deny!
You hit for one Evil Wall punch. Come on! You swung an Evil Wall until it will destroy itself with a single punch.
I did use hide though.
You didn't exploit like Edward's hide ability. Come on.
I don't want it wasn't gonna happen at that Ruby spot with how fast Odin was there, so.
I mean, yeah.
Can Xenocat file an appeal, Alchemy?
Please. I mean, it doesn't matter. I didn't finish in the top 3 anyway, but please. I would like to file an appeal. That should count.
Okay.
The fact that I put effort into counting damage on that Odin. Or on that Evil Wall.
Okay. Let me tell you, next, like, if there's a season 2 of this club, you bet Edward's like meta objective blurb, it's gonna be a full paragraph. I'm gonna get Rule's lawyer on this.
You didn't specify anything. You just said use hide, and I did. I used hide, and Evil Wall punched itself to death for 18 damage.
Okay. Yes, fair. Okay.
Alchemy, let them appeal it to me. Let them appeal it to me.
Okay.
Denied.
There you go. Okay. Love you, Xenocat. Thanks a lot for raising this. I'm so glad you finally got out of the booth into the wild.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll be back in the booth tomorrow probably, it's fine.
Yeah, you do have a track record.
Well, it is always fun seeing a mind like yours tackle a puzzle box of a seed like this. So once again, GG's Xenocat. If you have anything else, let us know.
No, I just want to say, I mean, other than the rudeness of that seed, the flag, so it was really fun. I got a little salty when Edward couldn't equip the spoon. That was not nice.
Yeah, we're all putting that in the suggestion box.
I wanted the spoon.
You can't put that in the suggestion box. There might or might not be a grinder at the bottom of the suggestion box. You don't know that. That's a joke. I take feedback very seriously. That was a joke.
Yeah, no, Alchemy was saying earlier that the point of the hero's journey with Edward is that Edward must have a journey to get his ultimate weapon. But I think that journey was quite fulfilled by bribing Baigen into destroying the super cannon. I think that's a journey.
That's the journey, exactly. He paid Baigen a lot of money to go destroy the super cannon.
At least some of
it. Part of Edward's journey.
Yeah, maybe you offered Baigen some retirement benefits, maybe more PTO, you know.
Exactly. It didn't cost very much. It was only like 6,000 GP.
Dang. Stinky Baigen, so cheap. Okay, Xenocat, it's been a pleasure having you in the booth again, kinda.
Yeah, still got in here somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it counts.
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
It counts as much as that evil wall.
I still say evil wall counts.
Debatable, but okay. We'll leave it up to the audience.
Not that it really doesn't matter. I didn't finish high enough anyways, but...
Once again, GG Xenocat. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for both doing an excellent job on comms, Alchemy and Sheep Launcher. Shoutouts to Moleboy for tracking the seed, and shoutouts to Asuka for restreaming this. And dealing with my audio mishap during that Ruby fight.
Oh, we didn't hear anything, so...
Oh good, you weren't on me. I had an audio mishap, which is I had to fix, which is why I paused in the middle of that fight.
Oh, we were joking like, oh, Xenocat is really like taking their sweet time looking at that leg, and then we can't immediately glared to Soyan's like, oh, no.
I was having an audio mishap, but it's okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, I made sure to fix it.
Excellent. Well, again, for the third time, thank you so much.
Yes, I get the hint now. You're trying to get me to leave. But yeah, thank you for having me, and I'll let you get on to the rest of this race.
Sure. See ya. Wow, Dark Knight Cecil.
On the throne of Baron?
Too bad the characters have enough HP so that Heidi wouldn't have done anything anyways. Oops.
Yeah. Nah.
No, no whirling, that doesn't count. Not again. I really am going to have to write like a nasty paragraph on this.
It's judge time.
Where's Infinius? I need Infinius here.
Yeah, while we were talking with Xenocat, Warlink decided to leave the D-Lunars behind, pick up that Earth Crystal he got from bribing Ogopogo, take it to the top of Tower of Zot, got through Kainatsu and whoever was at the top, not Waterhag, got the Baron Key and got through Orbs and now a DKC, and will pick up something at the wastebasket that is not a key item, and then we'll discover that that in order to find that adamant, he needs to go either to Cape Bahamut or to that D-Lunar spot.
Yeah, because one of those is gonna be Magma Key, and another one is gonna be Pinktail, pretty much. I mean, yeah, Mobo's right. He knows where Adamant is, so that's just there.
Yeah, that's
true.
He
can get the cash by defeating other bosses and looking for a water hack.
Yep. And you could tell Xenocat was a pro because they thanked our tracker Moleboy, our restreamer Asuka424. But we do have a 5th place finisher, Rowdy Roddy Sniper, doing it, coming in 5th place with a time of 2:10:49. GG's to Roddy.
GG's.
Yeah, like we said before, There were 9 racers at the beginning of this seed. A couple have dropped out, but this seed has not been easy, and it's heartening to see a whole bunch of racers putting in some very good times. Warlink is still going hard after it, and this time is not bad for how really rude this seed has been.
Mm-hmm. And who's waiting at the Elden Throne?
It's D-Mist.
Oh boy.
So just
hoping for that Demis wasn't in this stage, you know?
Yeah, I mean, imagine how much worse it would be if there were 2 boss hunts. We have a 6th place finisher, Scythe Marshall, coming in 6th with a time of 2:11:54. GG's to them.
Mm-hmm. GG's.
Warlake now visiting shops. I'm not sure what he might be looking for. Do you have an inkling there, Alchemy?
I don't know.
Silk webs, maybe. Star veils.
Yeah. Those make sense. Yeah. Silwoods especially.
I know I've seen star veils somewhere.
Yeah, Star Wars. For D-Lunars to do the breath lunar frog starts. Didn't we find like a couple moon veils though?
I know Xenocap picked up a couple moon veils at the end. One came from a lunar boss, I believe, and one came from a trap chest somewhere. Warlake was staring long and hard at those eagle eyes.
I mean, eagle eyes. Wow.
You know, someday the eagle eye meta is going to come in, and it's going to be glorious.
I can't wait for the eagle eye like wacky flag.
The eagle eye renaissance is going to come someday.
You know, like, I mean, fair, there's like whistle meta from Sable's Big Chocobo, so it's not unheard of.
Yeah, whistles are one of those weird things there. Their cost is kind of out of whack with how useful they are in free enterprise, but you find them, and that's printing money.
Printing money? Well, that's relevant.
Yes, money is especially useful. I don't know. All these racers are going around smacking enemies for money when really they should try putting in an honest day's work.
Oh boy, Professor Ness says, need a flag that makes Big Chocobo significant. May I present you the April Fool's 2021 wacky flag, Sable's Big Chocobo, where the only way you can save the game is by summoning the Big Chocobo. It's great. Actually, it's really fun and cool.
Yeah, that's a real that's a really different way to think about the game. It forces you to be really careful in what kind of plays you make. It's one of those that kind of turns the game on its head, which is what all the great April Fool's wacky flags do. So if you like payable gold, check out some of the other wacky flags if you haven't already.
There's a full list in the wiki. Rolling going for the D-Lunars.
And he bribed them, and he has the adamant.
100%. Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Hey, splash the cash. If you got it, flaunt it.
Nice.
Warlake making it rain, gets the rock, and as soon as he turns it in, will be only the water hag away from Gomo. We know where it is, so depending on how much longer we want to remain here, we're going to maybe send the thoughts of where the water hag is to Warlink. Just sending the thoughts. Yep, in case you joined us late, those two sparkles in Feymarch were very interesting. The King Spot had D-Lunars, which Xenocat managed to get through the old-fashioned way by using Lunar Frog strats. The Queen Spot had Ogopogo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's Rolling receiving his wonderful, wonderful Apollo Harp. Do you think Rolling is gonna go face check the moon, or are we gonna see a giant play?
That's the question. Yeah, it'll depend if how much metaing Warlink wants to do. You might be thinking that that more runners would have finished by now if Water Hag was on the moon. We'll see. He might not even be thinking like that at this point. 218 in, he might just be running ragged a little bit.
You know, Exit is one of the best just spells in the game. You really miss it when you don't have it. Like, you it's one of those things that you just take for granted.
Yeah, and Warlink heading to the whale. Is he gonna head to the giant? Is he gonna head to the subterrane?
I hope so.
He's heading to the moon. Might face check Cape Bahamut.
Yeah.
But probably gonna go to the lunar subterrane after that, you would think.
I mean, like one of the things I like to do whenever I play this game, which is rarely, I might add, is I like checking Bahamut, but also Murasame spot because it's very close to the surface. That is like tends to glean information rather than doing like bottom up. But that's just personally what I like to do.
Yeah, but Cave Bahamut has gotten the meta name Cave Value for the amount of times it seemingly has the one thing you're looking for. It's not going to have the one thing Warlake's looking for right now. Deciding whether to take it, Warlink probably still needs some levels for Z.
I mean, like we said, Apollo Harp has a fire attack property, so
yeah, it won't be an issue. Will hit, but has a couple of blade casters.
Yeah, I mean, by a couple you mean one.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Rolling does not have a white mage. Oh, he kept the ARP of Eddie for anchoring. That's fair. That is fair. I mean, it will be nice if we had seen a Requiem Heart because that reduces Eddie's agility. But that's not that bad.
But has the Holy Sword Swing Cecil, has a cane, and Eddie's helping. Dancing Dagger Eddie is helping.
Dancing Dagger Eddie. Just give the man a gosh darn like samurai bow, please.
We know you got one, unless you sold it.
Yep. I mean, true.
All right. Warlink takes care of it takes care of that Mylon, going to get the Rat Tail, which would get him the Pink Tail probably, and then a not adamant. But
there's a Rat
with
Tail.
that, it's getting a little late for our European viewers. We're going to send everybody over to Warlake's channel to cheer him on. Do want to remind everybody, we've got the Sunday Slapdash tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, North America time. Join us for that. That'll be a lot of fun. Want to thank one more time our tracker, Moleboy, our restreamer, Oscar424, and Alchemy. You've done it again. You've created a wonderful flag set showcasing our best boy. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to head over to Warlake 05 now. Cheer him on. No spoilers. Don't tell him what we know. No spoilers, but cheer him on. And until next time, so long.